Hello! As I promised, I told you I'm gonna show you how I made some things. Uh, Not just the games that are finished, but they're in the process of making. So everything starts with the basic concept on the paper. I have some notebooks where if I get an idea for a game, or maybe I had an idea before, but I want to refine it a bit or change it to something else. It starts in the notebook, and then after that we come to this stage. So what I'm working right now is on this map here. I'm not gonna disclose the game, but it should be a surprise later on. But it involves this map of Europe here, and I'm working on the turn sequence, all the stuff that I need. Basically, this is the main map, and this is where all the main game is going on. The only thing I'm gonna say, it is a type of a state of siege game. If you know that type of games, usually they are war games, but in this case, this is not a war game. It's more, yeah, well, I can say it involves Lovecraft and his work, as always, because I like that theme the best. All right, so let's talk about the map. How did I came to this map? So first, I used the program called Artrage and drew the basic stuff. Let me show you how the map was looking. So it was like this, just a mess, as you can see. So I used this to get this really nice. You can't see it right now. It's behind all the layers and everything, but I had a really nice looking like a hand drawn map, which I was going for that look. And so from this we came to this. I downloaded the main map from internet, and this is the Europe in 1920s, and I use this part here, this Central Europe. So we have France, Italy, and I just choose some countries. I didn't want to use the rest. Some countries that are important for the story. So it's a Central Europe, and I drew this over that, and then I went to the Corel and drew. Show you these map lines. Okay, so I just use a simple line that is like dotted line around it. Place it above everything, and then added some, outline. And I got these like it's called dividers between the countries. Can't remember the name on the English right now. Borders, yeah, borders, yeah, so borders. Then I made these little boxes where we're gonna place the major cities like London, Paris, Berlin, Warsaw, and Rome, and minor cities like Belgrade, Sofia, Bucharest, Budapest, Vienna, Prague. And I also make these little marks because this is important for randomization of some stuff. Then I found a really nice picture of Amazon forest on the internet. I can show you how the picture looked like. There it is. Pretty nice picture. And turn it into this photograph. I already had this like a photo border used from my old game called Otpisani. So this is basically, I made a long time ago in Corel this border. So I did a picture there and just apply some effects like, found a really nice texture of the old papers placed above. It's transparent, and then added a bit of these damage, like using what's called these dodge and burn dodge and burn tool. Also, I had this image. It's never used of this dog here. I think it's a Churchill dogs or something. I don't know, but I turn it into this little like a photo, pin-up photo of a Lucky Charm Henry. Uh, I will need that for rerolls, and you'll see. Started working this turn sequence. Just a basic like paper and some texture over it, and I just put the turn sequence. This is below is going to be strength of some cults, and on the other side I need to add, so basically there is an expedition to Amazon, and we also have expedition to, so you're going from France, you can go like to the North America, and on that side, but from this part over Russia you go to Asia. So I have a also really nice image that I'm going to use like here of Nepal. So I'm going to use this image. Well, basically it will be similar to this one. All right, so you will be able to travel either from Poland or from Romania to the Russia to the Asia. So this was, I think, Soviet Union at that time. On the map we also have some zones which are, as you can see, hatched down. This is basically a demilitarized zone because it is after the World War One, right? So the world is still in turmoil, and some parts of this map, if you want to traverse them, it's not going to be easy. I think I moved my lab from Amazon. Yeah, so I can position these text and layers now easily. So it just represents like a table with the map and some stuff. So on this side, as I said, we're going to have this other expedition toward the Asia. So you can go, it could be anything, but I'm going to use picture of Nepal. Here I have a map of Belgrade. I don't know will I use it. I just place it there in the background. It's probably just going to be covered with effects like, old paper and all that stuff. But probably not going to be there. There will be like paper above that where I also need to put some stuff like resources and or maybe I'm going to put the resources here and place the cult strength everything here. We'll see. I'm still like deciding of just putting these elements like a big puzzle and deciding where everything's going to be. When I was making this map, I can show you like how it, so it went from this to this. Okay, adding text, because I always keep the in between versions, because if I mess something up I can always go back and change it. And from that we went to this where I added these placeholders for the cities. Finally, I think this is the last, yeah, where I also added the numbers. So I always can change something down the line, and maybe like for instance, you see this like a border around the map. It's basically this little part here, which I just copy and paste and make it, just turn it 90 degrees, and you just make this around, and then use a eraser with a special brush to make it like weather down and stuff like that. So once I finish the map and I'm following all my instructions from my notebook, what's going to be on the map. So I need 2 expedition places, turn sequence on this side. I'm going to probably put resources here above. Left side would be for investigators, the right side would be for dark creatures from beyond and mysteries. So I'm gonna split it like that. I think it's much, it has a much more sense to make it like that. And after that I'm gonna work on the cards, because for this game you're gonna need this map. It's gonna be like 3-fold map, or it's really big right now because I always make it bigger than it is, so it has the best resolution. Then I just scale it down. It doesn't need to be this big. Right now, I think it's half meter in 55 centimeters in width and 24 in height. Yeah, so you don't really need that large map. So once I finish the map, I need to make some cards. I need to make around 54 cards because in State of Siege games, you draw a card, something happens on the map, then you get a number of actions, then you do your actions, and that's it. Then you draw a card again, and you just go through that until either you lose a game, or you win the game, or your time runs out. So they are really simple. So although this will have like lots of options you can go for, lots of things you can like. It will be able to travel to the map. It will be able to investigate some stuff, fight some things, and so you will have more options than normally you would roll a die just to see how it's going to go. But at least you're going to have more actions per turn and more options to deal with some things. Also, there will be lots of things that's going to try to hinder you down or just make you lose the game. So once I finish the cards, and I'm going to show you card design later on, then I just need to make these little tokens and cheats, and that's it. Then I can import everything with Tabletop Simulator and see how everything works, and then start the play testing. It is a solo game, so play testing will be me and then you're gonna see the end result. All right, just wanted to show you that. So most of the work I'm doing in Photoshop, but the things that are like demand precision, like you to be able to, so you can scale it up and down. I usually use Corel, and if I need that painterly look, I use ArtRage. Like for instance, this image here, this image of a dog. Let me show you. So it was imported in ArtRage and then just use brushes to smudge it down a bit, so that's why it looks like this. Right? It's neither a photograph nor a painting. You're not sure what it is. So yeah, that is that for now. I will make another video with the update later on, and you will see how the work progresses. Eventually, you will also see how the game works. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.